subscribe, like, and share.
Yeah.
All right, day 18. It is getting closer and closer to the end. And I had to walk to the bus. I took the bus because my sister took the day off and she helped me with taking the children to school. So I just got up a little bit. I left a little earlier than usual and I took the bus. I'm waiting for the bus right here, and I was checking on my face, on my skin, because sometimes it swells when I scratch. If I don't take my pills, it happens more and it hurts. It doesn't hurt, it's just very itchy. And I took the 41 and I got dropped off by Gilman, so I'm walking towards Peterson Hall, towards my classroom, and passing this building. I think this is called Pepper Canyon. I'm not sure what it's called, but that was the first building. There's a classroom in there that I went for the very first time. The very first time I went to a college, and it was just it's just something that I always remember. I always think about when I pass that building, and the feeling of like, wow, like we're in high school, but we're here in college. It's not something that I was growing up. I didn't know what like college was, and so it just, I don't know, it was just something really unique to me. And this week was they have a vendors market, and they have this every year, I think 2 or 3 times. So like I feel like it happens every quarter, but I'm not sure, because I did talk to one of the ladies in the booths, and she says she comes here every year, and she says it's only 2 times a year, so I'm not sure. But I did walk around and kind of looked from far away, like from here. I didn't really go in because I was really trying to get to class. I did go to the ladies to see a gift for Christmas, maybe. But that's all. That's the only person that I went to go see. And then this place always has right here, that to the left, that bread place. They always have samples for free, and apparently they have like so many flavors. But I haven't tried their bread, and I really want to try it, but I'm always on a rush, or I'm always like trying to get to class. Oh, and this is the booth that I was talking about with the lady that told me she comes. And yes, I was wearing my cool sunglasses. I don't know if anyone else likes compliments, but I love compliments, and every time I would wear these glasses when I was a bus driver, I had compliments with like passengers and the other drivers, and like, oh, I love your glasses, and so I like to wear them. And also they're big and they cover like my whole face, so protection for my eyes. So I went to class, and then after class I headed back this way because this week was also transfer student week. And oh, look at that sweater, that's so cool. I know it, I just noticed that that girl sweater. Yeah, so transfer students week, they have different events, and on Monday they were gonna have I think their like event was like resources for students, for transfer students, and also free acai bowls. So that's where I was heading to. I was heading towards the free acai bowls, but also the resources. I wanted to see what they had. The students with dependents had a table there. Also the not special needs. Something needs hub. I forgot what it's called. But they help with giving out hygiene products, and then they have another section where they have like food. Oh, basic needs. The basic needs hub. They have like a food pantry, and they had 2 different tables for that. Oh, but right now I'm still walking around the market, and they have the surplus store. UCSD I imagine that they sell things that the classroom doesn't use anymore, because I did go to the store and they had a lot of like health equipment, like really big machines. I don't know if they work or not because they looked super dusty, but I imagine like you could buy it and use it for like a prop in a movie or something. But yeah, I'm not sure. And they also have a bunch of other like smaller electronics, cameras, computers, mouses for your computers, headphones, and just like I feel like it's just like random like electronic stuff. And yes, there's so many booths. That booth always comes. The surplus UCSD surplus store. Oh, and they also have bikes. They had like trash cans or containers, file cabinets. They had all sorts of different things. I think they had furniture. They had chairs. They had 3 pianos, I think. Yeah, they had a lot of stuff. But yeah, it was a lot of things here to check out at the vendors markets. And yes, I was heading still towards the transfer student. There's the Trident or Triton or Pisidian. I'm not sure. Uber Eats was here. I was here. And yeah, just still checking myself out, checking my glasses to make sure they're good on my face. And this is some of the things they're having for the students with dependents. They're having this closet, and it was really cool because it has diapers, clothes, and food for children, which I appreciate because a lot of students need that. Diapers are super expensive. Oh, Amazon broke Canvas. So Canvas wasn't working since the morning. That was like a screenshot from around 12-ish, I think, or 1. And I'm just like, what the heck? Like, it's not working. I have a midterm tomorrow. What am I gonna do? Like, what's going on? Yeah, so I did grab some food from the basic needs, and wipies, and they gave me little like toiletries, which is really awesome. It was a detergent, soap for dishes, pads, and I think other small toothbrush, toothpaste. Yes, I love that. I love that they have these things for students because school's expensive. Trying to get your degree, trying to work, everything's expensive. That's just a little hope that it does help many students. But yeah, I was able to catch the bus, and it was really hot. Like, the heat, it's not like super hot. It's just, it's just a heat that just like will make you sweat. But yes, it was 2:22, and then it was time to head over to pick up the children. Those were the pads that they had, that they gave me, and I had to get a bag. I went home because I needed a bag of, actually I needed to get the car, and then get all the stuff for dance class. And then at 3 or 4, it was still not working. Canvas was still down, and I was just very confused because I did not know what the Amazon thing was. So I was very confused why it took that long for Canvas not to work. And then I went to pick up the baby. After picking up the baby, I picked up I went to my second baby's school to pick her up, and I worked on my crochet. I had not picked up my crochet in a while, and so I'm glad to see this. I'm glad to see myself crochet, because when you're doing something, it doesn't feel like you're moving, like you're advancing in the project. But once you like take a step back and see your work and you're like, oh dang, I really did that like one stitch at a time. One stitch, just one stitch, and then it just grows into this big thing. So I'm excited for that. Also, I'm excited to wear it. It's been hot, so I'm glad. I'm like okay that it's not done yet because I would have to wait to wear it. So it's really hot and I would not be wearing this right now because it's too hot. But it's going, and I will use it once it is cold and completed. And then after I picked up my daughter, I was concerned about Canvas not working because I was trying to access readings to read over, just make sure I'm double checking my stuff from Amazon for my class, for the readings for my class that I have a midterm the next day, and I check Canvas and it's still down. So I'm just like, what is going on? What am I gonna do? I felt like I couldn't just ask the professor right now, like, hey, like, could you tell me like which things is on there? So I just didn't message the professor. I was like, I'll just wait and see if it eventually gets fixed. But yeah, after picking her up, we go straight to dance, and we actually picked up Dutch Bros because there's one very close to her dance, which is really cool because I've always wanted to try it. When it came and I heard about it coming to El Cajon, I was like, oh, I don't know what it is. But when I saw it open, I was like, oh, let's check it out. But there was a super long line. Like, it was exaggerating. Like I felt like you guys don't need coffee that bad. Like, the line went like through a whole neighborhood, and I'm just like, that's kind of annoying for the people that live there. And also, you don't need the coffee that bad. I saw the line and I was like, yeah, I'm not gonna wait in this line just for that coffee. But I got it and I was able to try it and it was pretty good. And after we got home, we had ice cream.
It is so tiny.
I think we had ice cream before dinner. So here we are with my family, just sharing a little coconut popsicle. And yeah, that was it. That was day 1 of week 4. Oh my goodness. Yes, week 4 and day 18. Let's go.
Thanks for watching. Bye.